how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Zero Gravity. Zero Gravity. Welcome to Zero Gravity with me, Lanceypooh, and Eddie. Say hi, Eddie. Hello, how are you today? Okay, Eddie, that's enough. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to slap that like button or shoot it or, you know, drop a hammer on it. You'll figure it out. I trust you to figure it out. I figure you'll figure it out if I say figure out enough. Whatever, but hopefully you guys don't mind doing that. And don't forget to share with your friends. Help people join Legion because they're lost and they're lost. Anyway, let's go get to it. Remember in the last episode, guys, right out front, we had like a sludge set up with trees. Well, I removed it and I got rid of the tank. Well, technically the tank's still there. It's just under the ground because I'm good. Cool, huh? And I moved everything. You'll see that our little tower of magmatic engines, well, it's not a tower of magmatic engines anymore. Now it's like a water tower of lava. It's good, but it looks cool now, right? Look how spacey it looks. You know you love it. You know you love it. Your mom's watching right now going, dang, he must be watching Star Trek. Well, it's Star Trek with Minecraft. Whatever, it's just, it looks cool. I put some like, it just looks good. I don't know, it looks good. You can't deny it. It looks sexy. And then outside, I put another big tank. I think what we're gonna put in here is like the sludge. It's like a water tower, and we're gonna put sludge in there. So we're gonna make that sludge boiler thing continue to sludge boil things. I think it's good, but one thing we need to make really quick is a shovel. We haven't done Darkcraft in a while, so we're gonna teleport back to the ship and do stuff like that. So, here we go. Let's go back to the ship. We haven't been to the ship in a while. I think on the next episode, guys, we're going to go back to working on the ship to get it looking good. We need it looking freaking fancy. I haven't done Darkcraft in a while, so yeah, I don't really remember what to do. But I remember we basically just need sugar. So if we just take some sugar, bing, bang, boom. Oh, you know what I just remembered? You guys are probably like, you know, this is great. No, we're making a shovel, but you never told us what we're going to make, stupid. And for that, I apologize. I should have probably said. We're going to dig a trench around our thingy, mabob thing. We're going to dig a trench. And I need some obsidian. If we have obsidian, we'll be golden. There we go. Let's see, can I put unbreaking on this thing? No, because I'm not level 6 yet. We're level 5, we're getting there. That's okay. We only needed 4 of those, but YOLO. Hurry up. It's making things. Who would have thought magic took a while to work? You ever see like Harry Potter? Never took him a while to go like, and he's dead. Please hurry, I don't have time to sit around and play the making stuff game. There we go. Okay, so we gotta make 5 of those. All right, we're making that. So while that finishes, is there anything else we need to build? We're gonna make a building out there, but I have my resources already, so I don't think we're gonna need anything. You know what I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take this, oh man, I lost it. I'm not gonna take anything apparently. Oh, I'm gonna take this hardened glass, because we might need that. We might need a window for this thing, and, well, no, I don't need those. Alrighty, there we go. We have 2 shovels. Let's get off the spaceship exploration. Sound like a good name for a spaceship to me. Exploration! I dated a girl named Exploration one time. We expired. So what I'm thinking we need to do is we need to dig like a trench around this thing. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. So we dig this thing 10 around the side plus, wow, look at this. Now I'm gonna have to take this whole side out. That sucks. Well, let's just do it right here and see what it's gonna look like. We're in area mode, so that's good. There we go. And then we just go around like this. Or not. All right, so I have possessed blocks. Whatever, I'm just gonna like mine these, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't know, it looks delayed to me though. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Those look delayed as crap. But after I dig the trench, we're gonna like line the trench with some oak wood. It's gonna look crazy cool, I promise. All right, these are obviously not working the way they should. Okay, these blocks are definitely possessed. I'm pretty much have come to the conclusion that these blocks are devil blocks. All right, anyway, now that we've got those done, so we'll line this entire thing with oak logs. Let me see, can I make these? I don't know if I can make them with these logs. We're gonna try it though. All we should have to do is break these down into fences. Oh, we might be able to do it. No, we're not, because I goofed. Let's try this again. So take those and put those in there with these. It should do it, but it doesn't, so that sucks. Well, it doesn't work, so that's good. Let's just get back to what we were gonna get back to doing. I wanna set up a sludge boiler, and we're gonna put it out here somewhere because that's where it's safest. I should have some energy conduits in here. All right, there we go. We got energy conduits. Let's bring them all out here. We don't want the sludge boiler by us, because that would suck, because that's bad. Okay, now that we have that, we need to run our liquiducts to this thing. So We need an intake valve into our stupid thing. Into our sludge boiler tank. I shouldn't say sludge boiler tank. I should say sludge tank. But yeah, you get it. We'll raise it high. And then we will go out here with our little thing that's going to make the sludge. We might just make a tree farm right here. I'm going to make a little tree farm for now. And basically what we need to do after that is we need to run our liquiducts out to that side where we're going to put our sludge boiler. GG, right? It's good stuff. All right, there we go. Now we just run this as far as it'll go. And that'll keep our sludge boiler away from us. And then we'll put a building around it because, well, that's what you should do when you make sludge boilers. You should have a building around it. There we go. Do a little bit like that. Hopefully we have enough energy conduits. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed. We do. Okay, so there you go. Then we'll put our sludge boiler, like, right there. And it'll look good. So after we've done that, we're going to have to put some kind of building structure around it. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to build it out of, but we'll figure it out, I hope. Let's go see what we got in the old base. I don't want to use some of the same material. We have a lot of wood. Maybe we should just use the wood because, you know, we don't use wood a lot. Or obsidian. Or iron tank walls, but we use a lot of that. I think I'll just use, nah, wood is kind of primitive, isn't it? There we go. We can use concrete. Everybody loves concrete. It's good for you. It builds strong structure in your body. Get it? All right, so let's put the floor down. All right, there we go. A little bit of this. We need a builder one. We should go look for a, one of those thingies. We should go look for, crap. All right, let me go get a pick. We gotta have a pick for this project, and I didn't bring one because I'm bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I just need it. Dude, I really hate those things. That's those freaking turrets that always talk to you. It's because they scare me. Little evil suckers. All right, where's my do I not? All right, so I've determined something. We don't have a pickaxe. We're bad. We didn't bring a pickaxe with us to our planet we were exploring, so I'm apologizing thoroughly. We should have brought it. I apologize. All right, there we go. We've got our pick. Let's get back out there. Yes. Okay, so now all we should have to do is set up our sludge boiler on that thing. And then we, of course, we have to set up our harvesters and stuff. So let's try this. So first thing we need to do is probably do our harvesters and our... Actually, all we need to do right now is set up our harvesters because we don't have any planters right now. So we'll have to make planters and a tree setup. So we'll do that in a little while. But for now, we'll just set up our harvester right here. It should be okay if things stop freaking glitching out and crap. All right, so we've got to make energy conduit, so I had to go back to the boat. I've got to go down to where we're processing the ore because that's where I think all the gold and silver is at. Let's see. Found it! Okay, let's see. So we need electrium, so we're going to need gold, and we're going to need silver, and that should probably be more than enough, I hope. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed, so that would be bad. So let's put our little hatch back on. Go up here. We need to set all these machines up in the other world too. So we should work on that ASAP. I probably already have some, don't I? Yeah, I do. What am I gotta make? There's something I'm supposed to be making and I don't remember what it was. So I've got my electrium. I just need glass, I think. Isn't it glass? I think it's just glass. Let's see. Okay, so I made the energy conduits. I don't know if this is enough, but we're gonna give it a try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? So let's see. We're gonna have to empty out all that stuff, though. Hey, I found some energy conduits. GG. Hey, look, there was already some in here. This is good, but I still need to break that thing. And we're out. So basically, I don't have a pickaxe because we left it. Maybe this one will work. Let's just grab this one. This will work, right? Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Magma crucible. Break that, put it back down, reset all these little shenanigans. We put blue over there. Throw some of it up. There you go. Boom, boom. And it'll keep those powering, and we'll be done with this in a moment. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I think I have enough of everything. We're going to go give it a try and see what happens. Hopefully it is, because I really want the sludge boiler like set up where it's not like murdering me every time I use it. So that would be a good thing. That would make me feel good if I wasn't being murdered by my own machines. I think. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. Okay, so we need the liquiducts to go all the way to this thing so that it can drain the sludge out. We also are going to need something to take the items out of the... Okay, so for now, all I did was set this thing kind of back up like it was. Eventually, we'll have a whole system that just keeps recycling, and we just keep making sludge. But I'm just doing like a temporary thing to see if it's going to work. So I need to make a planter, and I need a fertilizer, just down to the same stuff we've been working with for a while now. So I'm gonna run back to base. We're gonna get a fertilizer, a planter, and we're gonna see if we have the resources to actually make some fertilizer, because there's no point in making it if we can't make the fertilizer too, because that'd be bad and it'd be silly. All right, things that we're gonna need. We're gonna need to make a what do you call it? We're gonna need a planter. All right, let's see. We should be able to make this, I think. Maybe we won't have the pot. All right, so we got a planter. All right, we're gonna go make some clay because we're gonna need a clay pot. I got clay, so now we make a clay plot. We make a clay pot. All right, so now we have a planter. We should be able to make this. So there we go. We got a planter. Now we just need a fertilizer. Fertilizer. So we have everything we need in that regard. We have a fertilizer. We have a planter. All we need now is industrial fertilizer. I don't know if we're gonna have. We might have enough for one. Okay, I was wrong. We have a little bit more than I thought. So also I'm gonna grab some seeds. I'm gonna actually start planting a couple of seeds. Like I'm actually going to plant some of the seeds in the Twilight Forest and get us like some crops going. Nothing like major, kind of like vanilla crops, but you know, we'll move on from there eventually, I'm sure. All right, so let's head back out there and get the fertilizer in the thing and rock out like a party's going on. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to power this thing. So we're gonna have to go around the side, I guess, like this. I really, really hope that we have enough. I don't think we will. So we're probably gonna have to go back to my boat, which I didn't want to do. Oh, wait, we might have enough. There you go, now we just need a wrench. We'll grab a wrench, we'll break those and we'll be good. Okay, so I had enough for those. Now all we've got to do is we've got to place down our planter and our fertilizer. So our planter is going to go directly under and our fertilizer is going to go across from it. Okay, so I've never tried this before, so I want to try something a little different. I'm actually going to put in these sickly twilight oak saplings and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if what's going to happen, but I'm interested to see. So let's throw in a fertilizer and see if it works. Nothing. That'll do. All right, now let's just make sure it works. So, there we go. I'm not gonna put the saplings back into that for now because we don't have enough to begin with. I'll completely automate this later, but all I'm worried about is the sludge, and it looks like the sludge is coming out of it and it is filling this thing up. Let's make sure, this is what we wanted. We want the sludge. We're not worried about the trees. We get trees, it's all good. Yay, woohoo, who cares? This is actually really important. The sludge. I want the sludge. Okay. So we are getting a lot of like stuff, resources, so I'm gonna just leave all this crap over here. I wanna go get my sludge boiler. We're gonna hook it up and see if it works. Sound good? Sounds good to me. So I have 2 sludge boilers. We're only gonna need 1. All we're gonna need is, we're gonna take this and we're gonna take this. And we need some kind of piping system to get those away from there. So we'll grab this. I thought I had a diamond chest. I could be wrong. Maybe I put it back over here. I have a diamond chest somewhere, and that's all that matters. We'll get our sludge boiler. All right, there we go. So we will run these out of our sludge boiler. So I'm gonna break this so that it doesn't cut on when I place it. We're gonna put that here. And then we're gonna run this out of there. I don't know how far I have to be away from it. I'm not gonna risk it. All right, we'll place it here. And then all the items should go into that chest without me catching on fire or whatnot. Let's try it. Let's see, you guys ready? All right, we're waiting to see if it's gonna work. Waiting, because I can't go close to it or I take damage. Please work. Hello? Hello, little sludge boiler. Are you doing anything of use? All right, it's got energy. It's not getting sludge. Okay, so it does work. I just got to cut that part on. Okay. So the only thing that was holding back was that we didn't have any sludge coming out of it. It wasn't getting sludge. It does have power. We don't have sludge. That's good to know. It's good to know. I like this. Makes me feel good. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to flip on the sludge boiler and see what happens. Sound good? Here we go. Okay, there it goes. Alright, let's see. Oh, I saw stuff go in. We have got tainted soil. I repeat, we have tainted soil. It is working and I'm far enough away. GG. Is this thing still going? Let's see. How much, so we're down to 12 fertilizer. So we need to industrialize our fertilizer so we can keep getting our stuff out of here. But that's good. That's good. It's working. We're getting our saplings back. Everything. We're gonna make a huge plant here. Dude, look how spacey our plant looks now. This thing looks like space age as you can get. We've got big factories. We need to put a building around that. We need like something here. It's gonna look sick. I wonder if I can get a sapling for that one. Then I wouldn't be. All right, hold on. We're gonna try something before I run out of fertilizer. So give me that last 8 fertilizer. I want to try something. What I want to try to do is get a bigger tree. Canopy tree. Let's see if we can do this tree, because these trees are huge. So we would save resources by doing these trees, I think. Okay, here we go. It worked! Oh my god, it works! Look at it! Look, 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 look! Oh my god, look how much it's getting! That was the best idea ever! Unfortunately, we can't get some of the giant trees. We can't get the really, really huge trees because they're really hard to get the saplings for. But these little canopy trees are gonna work great! Look at this! Oh my god, that's so good, dude! Uh-oh. So apparently the tree ate the planter. It's good to know. Good to know. Yep, that just happened. I got nothing. I'm gonna legitly just tell you guys I got nothing. I don't even know what to say right now. I suppose I can plant it myself. That's about it. I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna be able to do this with this happening. All I can tell you is we're getting a lot more sludge out of it because it's a bigger tree. I think. Let's try something else. Let's try to plant 2 trees at one time, like in the huge square of trees, and see what happens. That would be cool. Just think if we get 4 or 5 trees to go off at one time, we'd save a lot of like stuff, right? So let's do it like this. How would this look? This is gonna be good. There we go. There we go. Come on, do it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's a big tree right there. And it only used the same amount of fertilizer. Well, actually, it used 2 because I saw it do one section and then another. But you get the point. We're getting a lot of sludge. Let's go check our sludge tank. Hello, sludge tank. What do we got? Look at all this stuff. We got clay, sand, dirt, dried dirt. We just got a bunch of crap we don't really need. But it looks really cool, and that's all that matters. Right, guys? Right? All it's got to do is look cool, right, Eddie? It looks great, Lance. I love you to pieces, man. Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. I really appreciate that. I'm really excited about this setup, man. I want to keep going and making it better. I want it to be better. I want it to be the best. All right, anyway, that looks good. We still have to do this, like, barricade thing around the base, but it's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm just excited we got our sludge boiler, like, sludge boiling. That's really cool. I'd never used a sludge boiler before. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna make all kinds of cool stuff in this little thingy. It's gonna be great. Also, we need to set up mining lasers. Those are gonna be cool. Do you guys like this like water tower looking thing? I'd like to know if you guys like it, like our lava tower. I think it's personally beautiful. I would probably cry if I saw one. I would be like, oh my god, it's so beautiful, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I love it. Who's Jeffrey? Hello. Where do you know him from? Jeffrey's just Jeffrey. I'm going to see if I have some wood so I can show you guys what we're gonna do. You'll like it. Alright, as long as I have some oak up here, you guys should find this really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to make oak barricades. You guys have seen it before. We used it for our farm. So, now we're going to go line our base with these. Also, I forgot to plant the seeds. I was going to plant the seeds so we had like a farm. Maybe we'll automate the actual farm later. I don't know. We should do that though because, well, we have ice. We have water for our spaceship. We have no food sources. Maybe that's what we'll shoot for in the next one. I like that idea. Sounds good. Okay, let's see what we got. So, what we're gonna do is we'll line the side of this with these so that it looks like it's holding it back like a trench. We're gonna make trenches. We're making trenches, guys. Look at that. Wouldn't that look cool to have like a row right there holding back the dirt? That would look sick. I think it'll look sick. Maybe it'll look stupid. I don't know, man. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, all right? All right, anyway, that's what we'll do. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. The sludge boiler, another episode. We're gonna get the sludge boiler all sorted out, and we're gonna have the best sludge boiler in the world. And our base is starting to look freaking beautiful. I mean, it looked good. It looked good. You can't even deny it. It looked good. Look at that. It looked good. Oh, wait. Before I go, guys, I want to show you something. I found something in this chest, if I can ever land on it. I found something. Look. It's called a Tree of Time sapling. I don't know what it does, but I want to grow it in the overworld. Because somebody told me, they told me they wouldn't tell me what it did, but to grow it in the overworld. So I'm going to go grow this thing in the overworld, and we're going to see what it does. I need bone meal because I can't really plant it without bone meal. I almost forgot about it. That would have sucked. You guys would have hated me. You'd have been like, no, Lance, the Tree of Time that we knew nothing about until you just mentioned it. We would have never saw what it did. So let's see what she does. First thing we got to do is find some bones. There's probably bones right over here. I'm just gonna be honest. There's got to be some skeletons around or something. They're always. I got spiders. I got an Enderman. And that ice is finally going back where it is to go. Cool. Alrighty. Looking for a little skeleton named Steve. I'm looking for Steve the Why am I even here? I should have just left. Oh, there we go. I got Steve right there. GG. Okay, where are we gonna plant said tree? I don't know. Let's just plant it right here. Oh, this looks cute. It would be great. I found bones. Let's plant it right here. I really don't know what it looks like nor what it does, but I'm just gonna plant it right here, all right? Because I think it'll look cool. We'll put it like out on this little peninsula. It'll look great. We'll get tourists and stuff. All right, here we go. Boom. Bone meal. Oh my, what is it doing? It ate half of the building. It's like the freaking monster tree. What is it doing? Look at the leaves. Look at the leaves! What in the crap are they doing? They're moving! I like it! What is that? What's this do? A time wood clock. It doesn't do anything. Does it tell me what time of the day it is? It's getting nighttime. I can see that. Nighttime. It's a tree with a clock that has moving leaves. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. I got nothing, guys. I don't know what it does, but I got a magical tree. Maybe we'll just live here and we'll be like, you know what? We don't need to go to space. We have trees and we'll be happy together. It looks cool. It's a cool looking tree. Except the roots almost ate my whole thing up, so that's good. Good. Cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please don't forget to tell your mom that you enjoyed it and said she should come watch too because we love your mom. I'm just kidding. Hopefully you enjoyed it. See you later, Legionnaires. Hashtag Legion, baby. Later. I wouldn't stand there. I wouldn't stand there. I told you not to stand there. I told you.